lights dim low, voices crackling through the glow. James and Dan, they're on the line. Waves of sound cut through the grind. Hump day, happy hour rolling wide. Signals screaming through the sky. Parks on the air, we're here to shout. Turn it up and drown the dial. Mountains echo, lakes reply. A rebel's anthem, tear in the sky. A call to the wild, scream.
You know what? I'm going to stop it right there and I'm going to play the right intro because it's not hump day. James, you did it to me again. You did it to me. All these shenanigans, I
What is he
swear.
doing?
And Josh even picked. Josh, what did you pick? What number?
Number 2.
All right, here we go. Sorry.
Crackle in the static, signal cuts the night. James and Dan are laughing on a frequency fight. The party tail spinning wild through the air. Mountains scream the secrets, but the satellites don't care. Antennas twist in the storm's wicked hand. Sodas calling warriors across the rugged land. Satellites above us like ghosts in the sky. James and Dan chasing echoes as the hours fly. Shenanigans blazing through the radio haze. Waves collide in a frenzied craze. Telling tales no one else can hear. James and Dan on the edge of frontier. Crackle in the static, signal cuts the night. James and Dan are laughing on a frequency fight. The party tail spinning wild through the air. Mountains scream the secrets, but the satellites don't care. Antennas twist in the storm's wicked hand. Sodas calling warriors across the rugged land. Satellites above us like ghosts in the sky. James and Dan chasing echoes as the hours fly. Shenanigans blazing through the radio haze. Waves collide in a frenzied craze. Telling tales no one else can hear. James and Dan on the edge of frontier. Shenanigans blazing through the radio haze. Waves collide in a frenzied craze. Telling tales no one else can hear. James and Dan on the edge of frontier. On the edge of frontier.
What is up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by. Your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is Sunday, time for shenanigans, some great music, and a little bit of Roxy.
What's
going on, everybody? As you can tell, I'm not in my studio, but it's shenanigans. You don't have to be in a studio always. All right, before we get started, Dan's going to push buttons for me because we all know I can. I'm on my phone. Thank you very much to the Patreons. They are absolutely awesome people. You guys are absolutely awesome, and it's getting time to start preparing for next season. And if you are a Patreon and didn't attend the meeting or read the latest Patreon message, it is time for the Christmas party. So you guys, if you want signed up for the gift exchange, let me know. Also, equal shout out to the YouTube members, equally important. They are blue if they are an administrator and green in chat. You guys are also invited to the gift exchange and the party. Let me know if you want in as well. And then the ever-changing board, the Adventure Club. There's no changes because I haven't been at somewhere to give Dan any changes. So that's what's going on with that. Dan, what is going on?
Not a whole lot. Hey, Roxy. Hey. Hey.
She's whining. She's whining because we have food.
Oh, I don't blame her one bit. Let me talk for a little bit so you can scarf that down. Whiskey Charlie was first in the chat. He said, "Get a load of this," because of that excellent thumbnail. That's right. They're hauling a load for sure. Alpha Delta 2, Charlie Delta Toby. Hello. Third is Nerd, Georgia Parks and Propagation. That's our buddy Ron Chris. Alpha Echo 4, X-Ray Oscar. Daryl's here, Kilo Oscar 4, Sierra X-Ray Hotel. What is going on, buddy? Andy Cowley, always good to see you, my friend. Kilo 8, November, India Victor. John, what's up? Zach, Kilo 4, Zulu, Sierra Romeo. We had a great weekend, man. It's not long enough. I want a longer weekend. Kent, Kilo 9, Alpha Echo. Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie agreed with me, not long enough on the weekend. Mike 88 KB, what's going on, buddy? Brent, November 4, Bravo Delta Whiskey, Kilo Oscar 4, November, Love Smoking Poda. Eddie is here. Terry, whose fault it was for the wrong intro, is also here. Kilo 8, Golf Quebec. And Terry, I really appreciate it if you just remember what day it is. I appreciate it. Martini's here, Whiskey Delta 4, Juliet, Mike, Dad, Kilo Delta 9, Uniform Victor, Kilo. Yep, that's him. He is here. My Toy Ostrich is here. Chris, K3MTO. Scott, N2TKT. What is going on? Jason, KQ4GPT. NC Old Man Overload as well. That's our buddy Turd in the pile up. What's going on, Max? And scrolling down, Joe is here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you again. Stealth at GTI. It's been a bit. Good to see you. And I think that is about it for the list right now. I'm sure we'll have some more people come in, but how's your sandwich?
It's great, man. It's great. I'm not going to eat it all here on the stream because I want to stream and have fun with you guys, but I had to wolf down a couple bites because I am starving. We have been up since like 7 o'clock this morning. So the thumbnail is like legit, man. Matter of fact, we're going to play a game right here shortly, and you guys will see the picture of why that thumbnail is legit. But 3 hours to pack this vehicle down because it took I think about 14 engineering degrees and a whole lot of peanut butter for lube to get this thing packed the way we got it. So
you got a master packer with you that helped out. So
yeah, so it's absolutely crazy. We did manage to squeeze in a new part to me on the way down. Was going to squeeze in another one, but we set in about 45 minutes of construction, and then we realized we had to go 15 miles down out of the way and then go 15 miles back up the other side, which was stopped construction. And we decided we think we're going to be done with that. So
that's right. Zach said you have an accredited certificate in Tetris because you packed everything in there.
Listen, you know, first, listen. All right, window's got to go up because people think their motorcycles are way cooler than what they are. My buddy Steven has 4 motorcycle years, by the way. Anyway, so we're going to play this game, and we'll give you an idea of what this is packed like. So, Dan, if you'll pull this picture up.
This is hilarious.
So this is what we're currently in, and I'm going to tell you, you can't see the interior on this vehicle, but I'm going to show you the interior with my camera right here in a second.
That thing got low, like apple bottom jeans low in the back there, didn't it?
This thing is loaded down. This is a truck. I'm going to tell you, this truck has the smallest bed ever. Like, if a very, very short person. I won't be discriminatory here and call them any names or what we normally call them. But a very, very 4 foot long short person was trying to sleep long ways in this. He would not be comfortable because he wouldn't have enough room. And I'll tell you, we have it loaded down, and the back here, you wouldn't believe the stuff that is in that thing.
Zach said.
And you're gonna.
Zach said there's always room for one more radio. So stay tuned.
Well,
wait a minute. Just wait.
Dude,
Just wait.
Just wait for it. So I'm going to tell you, it's loaded to the core. And matter of fact, I dropped the short a little bit ago when we were at the photo park, and it had me standing outside of the truck there, and basically stating this is what it's like to putt when you photo with the king.
Yeah.
But so we're going to play a game, and the first question we want you guys to answer in the chat, and the overall winner, whoever has the most points with this, is going to win a sticker pack. Okay, so question number 1, and if you go over, you're automatically eliminated. So whoever's closest without going over. Question number 1: how many radios are in this vehicle? That is question number 1. So we'll go ahead and let the chat start about that, and I'll go ahead and tell you. I'll go ahead and tell you about yesterday. Yesterday, me and Mr. Golf Quebec headed up to the Kentucky POTA meetup and had a really great time. I got to see a lot of people we love to hang out with. We went to the Hamfest prior to that there in Paintsville, and both of us won prizes for one. And then I got an absolute steal on a brand new Arrow antenna, which Eric, if he's in the chat tonight, will be happy about. So, all right, what kind of numbers we got coming in so far,
All right.
Dan?
We got 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 10, and 11.
Okay. All right, we'll give people a couple more minutes to answer. But yeah, the Kentucky there's a Paintsville Hamfest, and then the Kentucky POTA meetup had an absolute great time. I'm going to tell you, we did a POTA, and we did 20 meters, and that's all we needed to do because we got plenty of contacts. But I wonder why. We were just on a KX2. I mean, it couldn't have been. We couldn't have been getting out that good, right?
I was thinking the same thing. Mike says it looks like the license plate's obscured. You're going to get a ticket.
Well, we've already had cops behind us with the flashing lights, and they went right around us, so we're good.
Brian has a good question. All right, so Brian's question is, are we including handhelds in that?
We are including handhelds.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to redo their numbers, you can redo your numbers because we are including handhelds.
There you go. I think Eddie's going to win because his guess was D's. That's right. All right. So far for the new round, including radios, we have 12, 13, 14, 32, 18, 10, 16, 11, another 10.
Okay.
Another 16. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll finish talking about this and see if anybody else comes in, and then we'll give the points out for the first question. And so we was just on a KX2. I mean, how good could we do on 20 meters? I don't know. Germany, the Dominican Republic. I don't remember where all we got, but it may have been. It may have been because we was running 300 watts on the KX2 with an amplifier at the photo park. So there was a little shenanigans with it. So yeah, my first 300 watt POTA. That was fun.
There you go. Yeah. All right. So after this, Max. So after this question and the next question we're going to ask, we will try to guess the miles per gallon that he's getting.
That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good bonus point question. All right. So,
4.
is any more numbers came in since you've told me?
Yep. Yeah, we got let's see, 17 from Eddie, 26, 23, and 14 Jesus.
Man, somebody was really, really close, but
All right.
they went over by 1. Let me make sure that I'm correct about that.
You're gonna pull them all out and count them because we need to verify.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Somebody is really close, and but they went over by 1. So who is number 8? Who got 18?
Let me see. Let me look back. Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie said 18.
Okay.
Looking,
So Whiskey 1,
make
Whiskey
sure
1, Whiskey
nobody else-
Charlie winner. Who said 23?
Dom said 26. Dad said 23.
You were really close, Dad. 22 radios are in this vehicle right now.
Wow.
22 radios.
I think the closest to that's going to be 18 with Whiskey 1 and Whiskey Charlie. Everybody else check my math.
So yeah, if that's correct, that he will get the first point. And we'll go ahead and go on to the next question and start getting answers for it while we're talking here. The next question is, how many antennas are in this vehicle?
Ooh. Now, wait. Does that count like the AM/FM antenna on the vehicle itself?
Does that count what?
Does that count like the AM/FM antenna on the vehicle itself?
It does.
Okay, so antennas total. So far, we got 2 guesses for 12. 2, 5, 9, 6. Yes, including wire antennas, Brian. So any antenna. I guess if you're like me, you could count the whole truck as an antenna. Or the bicycle up. The bicycle up there would be an antenna. 10. We got 2 votes for 10, 7, 19, 433, 8, 16, 25, 19, 23. 24, 34, 21. Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie's going to stick with his magic 18. Eddie says 19 and a half.
All right, has everybody guessed?
I think.
All right, so everybody,
Yeah, it slowed down.
I have my winner, but I cannot tell you my winner
Mm.
because the next question is, what is there more of in the vehicle? Antennas or radios?
That's why, yeah, that makes sense.
That's why I cannot tell you who my winner is. But I do have the winner.
Dad came in a tad bit late with 22 for an antenna answer.
Okay. We'll keep that noted, but we'll move on to the next question.
Most people right now are saying there's more radios. Mike says, excuse me, PP Man, so we know which mic we're talking about. It says batteries.
That's a good question too. I would have to think about how many batteries are in here, but there's quite a few of them too.
How you going to stick with 18 for question 3? Question 3 is not a number answer. Brian, you nut. I would say it's pretty even right now, radios, antennas. We had a slew of radios early and then a slew of antennas after. I say it's probably even, Steven-ish.
So here's the hard part though, because there's only two possible answers. A lot of people are going to get it right, and a lot of people are going to get it wrong.
Yeah. You want to go with whoever was first, or?
How about we count them and see how many there is, and I can't see the chat, by the way, guys. I will pick a number between 1 and whatever. Or no, Josh will pick a number between 1 and whatever, and whoever that number was will
Okay.
get the
All right.
answer.
All right. Give me a second.
So the correct answer for question number 2,
Mm-hmm.
you'll have to make sure that I'm correct on this because I think I did see the name on it, was Kilo Oscar 4 Fart Sniffing Zebra. What was his answer?
Looking. He said the answer would be yes, but let me look. That's antennas. I don't think fart sniffer and Chris, I don't think you voted on the second one, did you? All I see is the answer would be yes.
I thought maybe I was wrong. Hold on. Again, I'm on my phone, so I can't see it really good. I seen somebody hit the right answer, the exact answer.
Yeah, he said
And-
no amount.
Okay, so let's see who it was. It's going to be a Kilo Oscar 4, I'm sure of it.
Ronnie was in there with an answer of 25. Daryl with 23.
Okay, Daryl was the winner.
Okay, Kilo Oscar 4 Sierra X-Ray Hotel.
Okay, I knew it was a Kilo Oscar 4, and see it how you even had to see there. That told y'all I couldn't see the screen. So there is 23 antennas, which makes there one more antenna than radios. So Dan, tell me how many people picked antennas over radio?
All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I gotta count higher than 7. 8, 9.
Josh, pick a number between
3, 4.
3.
Oh, make sure 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, number 3, Dan.
Number 3. Let's see. First to pick antenna was Kilo Oscar 4 Zulu India Kilo. Second will be Toby Alpha Delta 2 Charlie Delta, and third picked antennas and also D's
Is Eddie
Kilo Oscar 4 November Lima Lima.
So we've got a tie right now between Brian and Daryl, and Eddie answered the 2-point question, is now currently in the lead. But Brian or Daryl can tie him with the estimated gas mileage of this vehicle, and you cannot go over.
All right, how many miles per gallon are they getting? Cannot go over
with this load. Yeah, I can see it. It's still in there.
Yeah. This ought to be a good one. I'm gonna see some low numbers on here. Like 4.
I would love to hear everybody's answer because I don't think nobody's going to get it right.
Brian says 17. If he's getting 17 miles a gallon loaded like that, I quit. 12.7, 12, 16, 13, 9, 15, another 9, 12, 13, 15, 16, 23. That's where I'm at, around there, Toby. All right, Toby says 5, 11. It is not electric, Chris. 18, 19, 7. And I think that's about what we're going to get.
Okay, so what was Daryl and Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie's answer?
All right, Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie was 17. And looking at Daryl was 12.
So Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie would be the closest. And I told you nobody would get it right because we are getting a whopping 28.1 miles per gallon with it loaded like this.
Wow. I wouldn't think it'd be that much. I really would.
I was absolutely shocked. I mean, absolutely shocked.
Yeah.
So that means
Yes.
that means Brian and Eddie are now tied for the sticker pack. So we got to go to another tiebreaker round.
Hold on. I want to make sure this is legit here. So we don't want to. Hold on. Let me share my screen. We'll make sure we're on the up and up. Got to be on the up and up here. Hold on. I got to find my thing. Where is it? Oh, I got to scroll down. No. What's going to, is it?
You can take the picture of the vehicle down if you want. Everybody's.
Yeah. But I got to replace it with another one here real fast. All right.
We will have a tiebreaker question between these two.
All right, here we go. 28.1.
28.1 miles per gallon.
All right.
I was shocked.
Yeah, I am too. That's incredible.
What did you get on the way up?
31.
He got 31 before the vote.
Wow. That's
I guess there's advantage to having a small bed truck.
I guess. Yeah. All right. So all right. So what are we looking at score wise now?
All right. So we currently have a tie between Kilo Oscar 4 November Lima Lima and Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie at 2 apiece.
Okay.
So bonus question.
Ooh. Hey, Roxy. How many times have you had to stop to let Roxy out to go pee?
No. Do you want to do batteries, or do you want to do bang bangs?
Batteries.
Okay. All right. So how many batteries are in this vehicle? This is for Brian and Eddie. Everybody can answer, but it's for Brian or Eddie. And if you have any, you're going to have to give me a number. Okay. It does not count the truck vehicle.
Okay, yeah.
It does not count the truck.
The battery
That's
under
a
the
given.
hood does not count. Okay.
Right. Just strictly radio batteries. Handheld batteries do not count.
We're trying to break the tie between Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie and Kilo Oscar 4 November Lima Lima. But everybody else, feel free to answer just to see what your guesses are.
And I gotta think. I gotta add this up myself too to make sure I'm correct here. Oh my God.
Yes,
I can't even.
Do HT batteries count?
No, HT batteries do not count.
Okay, HT batteries do not count. So, like radio batteries. Yep. All right, we got Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie with 8. No HT batteries, 8. And Daryl, you still say 11? Michael says 18 with no HT batteries. What, Roxy? You don't have a battery in you. Shush. All right, let's see what the numbers are. All right, so Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie is 8, and Daryl was 11. But everybody else, let's see here. We got 7, 16, 10, 5, 6, 12, 18, 13.8, 14, and 9. So Brian was 8, and what I said, Daryl. Brian was 8, and Eddie was 11.
All right. So somebody did hit it, but out of the two people for the tie, Brian will be the closest and win the sticker pack. But who said 9?
Zach, Kilo 4 Zulu, Sierra Romeo.
You hit it on the head. There is 9 batteries in his car right now.
Wait, two people said 9. Wait a minute, I'm scrolling up here. Kilo 8 November, India Victor also said 9.
Yeah, okay. That they would have both got it. 9 batteries, and
I think that was for batteries. I didn't put my little lines. That may have been
I
for the
bet
miles
you
per gallon.
are through the roof.
Yeah. That is hilarious. All right,
Fun
Whiskey
game.
1 Whiskey Charlie. Terry, write him down for a sticker pack.
Terry, I'll take care of it.
Oh,
I got some.
Ooh,
I got
how
something
about
I
a
gotta give.
daiquiri count?
I got something I got to give him anyway.
How about how many feet of 16 gauge cable you have?
16 gauge what?
Wire.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know what gauge I even have back there.
How many Eagle Ones? Yeah.
There, even though I have 2, there's only 1 in the vehicle. Speaking of Eagle One, my Eagle One, I noticed because I had it out of the vehicle and had it set up to to load up. My Eagle One is now customized. It used to be the bright orange,
Yeah.
but my Eagle One has faded a little bit and is actually now the H-Rag orange to yellow fade.
No, that's great.
So it's pretty cool. What's the question? Or the
Mike's question was Mike 88 KB. Who had to pee more, Roxy or James? If he's thinking this hard, it's going to be close.
Roxy. Roxy had to pee more and deuce more.
That's right. Oh, that is funny.
And Josh has determined that Roxy's an intelligent dog because she will literally get up in my face and tell me when she needs something.
Yeah. So on the travels, where y'all at now?
We're in the state of North Carolina. I don't really know. Waynesville.
Yep.
We're in Wayne's World. Party on.
You don't know where you're at, and trust me, nobody else does either. You're somewhere.
We're partying.
Somewhere in North Carolina.
We're partying on in Waynesville. Is that good with you, Garth?
Yeah, it's fine. Party on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you'll have that on those big trips.
I can tell you that there'll come a day this week where I'm going to sleep. It's getting that time of the year that I'm going to have to sleep.
I don't believe that.
I don't either, but it sounds good to my body right now.
Yeah, yeah, Brian. They had to go get a new park first, and then they'll be going toward North Dakota.
Yeah, there was a new park down this way. We had to get it first. So I forgot to mention, Dan. Guess what? Guess what kind of ice cream I had at the photo meetup yesterday?
Bubble gum.
They had bubble gum, but no.
Moose tracks.
Oh, all right. I'll even tell you the answer, and then you can guess again. The answer is I had Monster ice cream.
Really?
Yeah. Now guess what the flavor was of Monster?
I don't know.
It was Oreo cookies, cookie dough, and peanut butter swirl.
Really?
And it was amazing.
It sounds like diabetes on a spoon.
Oh, it did. Oh, and a waffle cone to top it off.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
I actually Kilo Zulu 4 Charlie Papa seen it, and he's like, "Ooh, what is that again?" And he even had to go get one. Everybody Terry started the trend because here's the thing: if you go to Paintsville Lake State Park and activate, Terry knows we go over to the Marina ice cream afterwards. So Terry started the trend early and went over and got his first, and then it just started the trend. But yeah, I started the monster trend.
Yeah, that's diabetes on a spoon. Wilford Brimley would be pleased. Thank you so much,
yes.
Eddie, for the thank you, Eddie, for the $4.99 super chat. He says here 40 miles down the road.
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate you, Eddie.
I did not think that's incredible. Getting back to the miles per gallon, 28.1. That's
8.1.
That's crazy.
Like when he told me what he got regular on the way up there, I was like, oh my God. I was like, you won't get that on the way back. And then on the way back, if we started looking at it, I was like, holy crap.
The only time I've ever gotten that much in my truck is when I'm leaving Montesano State Park and I'm coasting back to the convention center because it's all downhill.
Dude, there is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds loaded down in this truck.
Crazy.
Like each one of those totes are a minimum of 30 pounds. Minimum. Some of them are probably close to 70 pounds.
That's crazy. Thank you, Bob. Kilo Oscar 4 Zulu India Kilo for the $10 super chat. Says, have a safe trip.
Hey, thank you very much, Bob. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's crazy. So anyway,
his truck has a little bit of that, that Carolina squat going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does have a bit of squat going. You can tell there's plenty weight because it's got the squat going.
Yeah, it's almost down on the bump stops.
So okay, so one of you smart physicist people tell me this. You know how when it gets cold and your tires will lose air pressure? If it gets really hot, will they gain air pressure?
Yes.
Okay.
My tires.
Because it got really hot today, and his tires had way more air pressure than when he started.
Yep, and you'll have more pressure on the back right now too because friction, more load on the tire creates friction on the road, which creates more heat, which expands the air. So I deal with it all the time because that's the reason why on your sidewalls they say you inflate it to a cold air pressure amount. So when your tires are cold, that's what you should inflate it to because it's going to go up like 5 psi once the tire gets up to temperature. So
right now it's not hot, by the way, and all of his tires are back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there's no friction because we're not driving either.
Well, that and they've cooled down because you've just been sitting there. It's just the ambient air. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's right. I'll say Whiskey Charlie with a 1999 super chat. North Dakota gas money.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean 28.1 miles per gallon. I mean, yeah, that might get them all the way to North Dakota.
When I get to North Dakota, I wanted to talk about this. So my POTA activating style is going to change. No, I'm not going to slow down. You can forget that. But I am going to instead of do the 3 call CQ and out, I'm going to stay a little longer in the parks, and I'm going to start doing a whole lot more bands. So there's going to be a lot of band hopping, both side band and CW. If you ain't noticed, I've really been pushing some CW lately. When I was home there at the end, every activation I'd do 40 side band and like 3 bands of CW or more. So, but I'm going to do that with sideband and CW in North Dakota. So
sounds like fun. My Toy Ostrich, thanks so much for $4.99 super chat. It says safe travels.
Hey, thank you very much, and Chris also thank you very much. Offered me a weekend pass at his house to do some parks out there when I hit Foxtrot Lima in January.
Hey. Let's all go down and crash his. Yeah, let's go crash his house, man. Heck yeah. Sounds like fun. What in the world is Roxy doing?
She's hiding food.
Where's she digging?
in her bed.
I don't look like.
Her bed is on my lap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's actually what she's hiding is a piece of pup cup, which is like kind of like a peanut butter Reese cup for a dog, but the chocolate's not really chocolate.
You're right. That's good.
She's hiding it because I evidently uncovered it when I was moving some stuff around a few minutes ago, and she tries to keep her a piece hid for later.
You're not supposed to know where it is. Exactly.
Right. And sometimes I don't know where it is, and I'll find things randomly.
Eddie,
And he always does.
I was about to say the same thing Eddie did. So James stayed the night here once on the way down, but Eddie basically just said the same thing. He said, "You can crash here, and we'll hit up like 4 parks in 30 hours."
4 parks in 30 hours. Yeah. So,
that's about right.
You know, I have the moose with me. We can fix that.
We need it.
We can fix that problem for sure.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, lots of activating changes, but I'll still be very active. It's just you can catch me longer at parks. You won't have to come running. You might have to come running if you want me on a certain band, because that's the thing. I'll still have my King ADHD, where if nobody's calling, I can't sit there forever with nobody calling.
Yeah.
But I'll just hop to another band and do another band. I mean, I'm not saying it'll be one of those 6-hour days like it is in Florida. It just depends on how many people's calling on each band, and if there's any satellite passes going over the park at any time during it. So,
can you do you're okay. Good. Can you do a you should record SO2R CW
right,
CW and satellite. You should be doing CW and satellite contact at the same time. Satellite voice.
All right.
Contact.
Okay, so you just came back to me. I guess I had a crappy signal for a second. Try that again.
I said you should do CW in a park and also a voice satellite contact at the same time.
CW in a park and a voice contact at the same time?
On satellites. The voice on satellite, CW on regular HF.
Yeah. That's I'm not an octopus. I don't have that many hands.
Yeah, right.
You know, but I might could try something actually outrageous for a video that I just thought about. So, we're gonna do some cool things.
Can I try to load up Roxy?
No.
Okay. I'm out. Hey, I had to ask. You know.
Listen, she got to do her POTA today. Don't be picking on her.
Let me let y'all in on a little secret. Josh is driving. I mean, we already knew that, but you notice how James, this whole 44 minutes that we've been on the air. What's up, buddy? Josh too. They have not taken off their seatbelts, and they're sitting stationary. So if that tells you anything about his driving, he's scared of this sitting there. You know?
Listen.
It'll ding.
Listen.
I didn't want it to ding.
It would ding. I have been a passenger in the vehicle with Sidewalk Sherry and Terry.
Yeah.
Like, I have no fear. Okay. Well, I have fear when I'm with, but you know, I don't even think that I've held my favorite handle here with Josh, which is normally a habit. You can ask me, Andy, Kilo 8 Alpha Papa Romeo, which drives very good. He's like, I'm not going to kill you because I'd keep reaching up and grabbing his handle.
All right.
Or no, I kept reaching up for it and it wasn't there. He didn't have one there. That's what it was. And he's like, I'm not going to kill you. You don't need the handle.
Eddie says it sounds like you're in the ghetto.
Because is it my internet or because there's noises coming in?
Probably the fact that you're keeping your seatbelt on. No, Eddie says it sounds like me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Brent, thanks for the $4.99 super chat. This is to buy Josh a Carolina barbecue sandwich. Windows up, doors locked. That's right.
Here's the thing. Thank you for the super chat, but we all know that if we took Josh to a barbecue restaurant, he'd just get the chicken.
Get the chicken, you know.
He'd just get a daggone chicken tender. Well, I don't know what's wrong with him eating chicken at a barbecue restaurant. Mark!
That's like going to Wingstop with Terry and saying, "Hey, buddy, what'd you get?" And he just goes, "Wings." Thanks. I knew that. I meant what flavor, but okay. Yeah.
No, listen. I thought Josh and Roxy was going to fight last night.
I'll take
because
Roxy.
I picked up Roxy a bag of her TREATS. Yes, sir. Yes, we have to do that because we will lose all focus in this room if not. But Josh realized that they were chicken wrapped peanut butter sticks, and he's like,
That's right.
Yeah, good times. But
yeah, nothing wrong with chicken.
Hopefully some people got a new park for me and Josh earlier, because that park, is that the one that had only been activated once?
We missed that.
Oh, that's the one we missed. Okay. But that one hadn't been activated, I think.
Can you go back and get it?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No. It was in Tennessee. Charlie Golf Charlie said sounded like he might need to bring us some coffee.
Well, yeah.
He said,
y'all going on 12 hours right now, almost. You started packing the truck at 7, right? That took 3 hours or so.
Yeah. But then we got to take Josh to Tudor's Biscuit World. Okay. And Josh, thinking that he had more of an appetite than a West Virginia Tudor's can feed you, he said, "I'll take the gravy biscuit too." And I was like, okay. And Josh said, "This is a lot of food."
All right.
I get the gravy biscuit 1, just so y'all know. And 1 is 2 biscuits. So 2 is 4 biscuits.
4 biscuits. Okay. So we did find a limit.
He did get it all down.
That's impressive.
But I had to beg him to eat just now because he was still full.
I'd imagine. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Brent says he got it. Brent says he has to get you a Monster ice cream.
Hey, amen. They're great. They're absolutely great. And I know when I said Monster, Dan's like, Monster Energy Drink? That's cool.
That's what I thought you meant. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the way he was describing it, Brent, it sounds like diabetes on a spoon.
Oh, it's good. It's good for sure. Listen, that was a nice little ham fest too. Like $5 entry fee. When do you go to ham fest that has $5 entry fee?
I don't know the entry fees for the ham fest that I go to be honest, but yeah.
They're always $25. I mean, even the highest of ham fest are like $8 to $10 minimum. Yeah. And old guy in the green hat's like, you're the POTA guy.
Isn't that great when people walk up to you and go, "Hey, James, how you doing, buddy?" And you're like, "Who are you?"
Dude, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. It's just like, listen, guys, I know I have a very long memory of call signs, but even if it's Dan, if I say the Delta Alpha November station, he will say Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November, because I'm asking for the Delta Alpha November station because I don't know your full call.
Right.
If I knew your full call, I would say Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November. You know? I mean, he can say WIT, and I'll say Whiskey Delta 4 Delta. But if I say Delta Alpha November, please say your full call.
Yep.
And people seem to get like offended if I'm like the Alpha Echo station. And they're like, it's me, James, Billy Bob from New York City. Okay, Billy Bob, thank you, but can I still get your full call?
And you'll know if the activator or the DX you're working, if they have a part of your call. I'm under the firm belief, because I like to work a lot of DX, right? I'm under the firm belief is if an activator has part of your call right, don't repeat it. Because the next time he hears it, if there's a lot of QSB or your signal's really low, he might hear it different the next time. So if he comes back and says, there was a weak station there beginning in Whiskey Delta 4, I'll just say my suffix, because he has the Whiskey Delta 4 part right. And I don't want to say it again, and he might not hear it the same way the second time and then think that he had it wrong.
It's right.
You know what I mean?
Because sometimes when the band is fading up and down, sometimes it's in a pattern.
Yeah.
And every time you say Whiskey Delta 4, it comes through 5-9, and your Delta Alpha November don't come through at all.
Yeah.
So if you just keep saying Whiskey Delta 4, Delta Alpha November, and all he keeps hearing is Whiskey Delta 4, it's messing him up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree with that. And another thing, I pay attention to what calls they're calling for. But if I say the Whiskey Delta 4 and nobody comes back,
Kilo
and you were
Foxtrot 8.
and you were Whiskey Delta 5 maybe or something, or 7, say Whiskey Delta 7, question it, and I'm fine with that. But if somebody comes back, don't say Alpha Charlie 2 Foxtrot Echo. So
Yeah.
people do. I'll tell you something. There's pileups lately have been out of control, like just totally maddening.
This coming weekend on the 4th, which I believe is Saturday. I don't have my calendar right in front of me. I did a little bit of mental math on stream, which I know you should never do. Don't math on stream. The Lima, Ohio Ham Fest is on the 4th. Believe it's this Saturday.
Good deal.
Why don't you go up there and get you another arrow?
If I was near Ohio, I might, but I don't think I will be. There's probably going to be a fun activation somewhere in North Dakota this weekend.
You can get another arrow for cheap and then just send it to me.
If I got another arrow, I'd still want it, because
Mhm.
you want me to tell you why? Because it would permanently be on my rotator, and then I'd just have one to take with me when I wanted to use it.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like Doc Holliday and I got 2 antennas, one for each of you.
Oh, and just so you know, the elk and the arrow antenna was included in antennas that were in this vehicle, just so you know.
Oh, nice. Yep. Oh, but did you count the arrow as 2 antennas or 1? And the elk?
That's one because it's one antenna. It may have 2 different bands on it, but that would be like saying, did I count the Eagle 1 as every band?
That's true. Good point. The Eagle band is that'll do 6 through 160 if you got a really good tuner.
We could do one more fun question, not for no prize or nothing, but this would just be a fun one. What is there more of in this vehicle? Verticals or wires?
Okay. Okay.
You're going to have to count your vote.
Okay.
My vote is wire.
Okay.
My vote's wire. Brent says sexiness. Zach, wires. Dom says wires. Wires. Wire. Whiskey One, Whiskey Charlie is the odd man out here, says verticals. Everybody else is saying wires. Terry says NFEDs. Wires. Eddie says vertical. Kent says vertical. Everybody else is saying wire.
Okay.
I'll say wires.
It ain't even close. There's way more verticals in this vehicle.
Really?
Yeah.
What? No
There's
way.
way more verticals in this vehicle.
Are you counting like the antennas on HTs?
No.
No.
No. All right. Eagle One.
Yeah.
Three Chelicances.
Okay.
And you counting Josh's antennas too. 3 Chelicances. Wolf River Coil. Wolf
Yeah.
River Coil 40. The Buddy Stick Pro. The MFJ 1986. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
An ATOS.
No,
Pro.
no, it's not 19. It's like 1918 or 18 something. But yeah, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
ATOS. A prototype antenna.
Mm-hmm.
And
17-foot wheel.
17-foot whip for Josh. A 25-foot whip for Josh.
The screwdriver.
And the screwdriver.
So what you are so what you are really saying is the moral of all this boils down to if they go to a park and can't get activated, they got problems. Big problems.
If your club takes more radios and antennas to field day than we have in this vehicle, I want to know. Because I'm going to bet you it don't.
I wonder if the price of everything you have in there, like maybe double the price of that vehicle. I hope nothing bad happens. I sincerely hope nothing bad happens. But if something does, that's going to be one hell of an insurance claim.
It's going to be like $150,000 for what?
Yeah, right. Holy crap. Yeah, Scott said if you won't activate it, it's because you didn't pack enough wire.
There's in here too.
That's great.
There's a lot of wires in here too.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're sneaking up on the top of the hour here, man. Is there anything you wanted to I know your sandwich is over there getting cold and you've been smelling it this whole time and your mouth's probably watering.
Yeah, and my drink is actually holding my phone up too. So
yeah, right.
So no, I don't really want to say nothing except I hope my propagation is good from North Dakota for everybody. I hope that you can work me on multiple bands at these activations instead of being the 40-meter slayer. But I promise that 40 meters will still be worked for vocals in the area that I'm in. Except for there are some rare occasions where there are parks that I'm going to be doing twofers at, and that twofer might coincide with the same twofer that I'm doing early late. So what my plan for that would be if I decide to do it that way, or I might just work one as a one for and then the early late as a twofer. But if I'm going to do it like that, I will do 10, 12, 15, 17, 20, and 30 on the first park during the day, and I'll do 40, 60, and 80 at the second park of the night. That way, I can use.
Mike wants to know if there's going to be a late shift tonight.
Do what?
Mike wants to know if there's going to be a late shift tonight.
I don't know. I don't know what we're passing still. I really don't have a clue. It's just.
There you go.
It's undecided. other than that, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight, and thanks everybody for the super chats. Look forward to video drops. Lots of new video drops coming out, and that's it. 73, everybody.
See you guys. Have a great night.